Recognize the gentleman from Montgomery County, Mr. Vereb, who calls up House Bill 492, printers number 968 on page 2 of today's House calendar, Supplemental B. Will the House agree the bill? Agreed to. The clerk will read the title and a brief description of the bill.
This bill further provides for petitions to deny parole upon expiration of minimum sentence.
This bill has been considered on 3 different days and agreed to. The question is, shall the bill pass finally? On that question, the Speaker recognizes the gentleman from Montgomery County, Mr. Vereb.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank all my colleagues for their support on this bill. In our Judiciary Committee, the bill went through unanimously. And clearly, Mr. Speaker, the victims of violent crime in our Commonwealth are going to be much better off with this legislation signed into law. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the members on both sides of the aisle and their support for this bill. And if I could, Mr. Speaker, seek your indulgence to thank my good colleague from Montgomery County, Representative Briggs, for where this heinous crime occurred years ago, before he and I were in the legislature, for his fight and passion for our victims. I certainly would like to thank Senator Lisa Baker for her passion on this issue. We all know victims of violent crime draw passion, draw vigor, and draw fight. And today, with an affirmative vote to House Bill 492, we will provide all 3 of those for our victims of violent crime here in Pennsylvania. This bill is supported by several groups, including our Attorney General, District Attorneys Association, Pennsylvania State Police, Pennsylvania Chiefs, and the list goes on and on and on. And I just want to thank all of the groups for their support. I want to thank my colleagues and ask for an affirmative vote to House Bill 492 to ship over to the Senate to hopefully work with the Senate to get it signed into law. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Question is, shall the bill pass finally? Agreeable to the provisions of the Constitution, the ayes and nays will now be taken. The members will proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Have all the members voted? Clerk will record the vote. On the final passage of the bill, the yeas are 194, the nays 0. The majority required by the Constitution having voted in the affirmative, the bill passes finally, and the clerk will present the same to the Senate for concurrence.